Morning folks, welcome to Bristol. Had to just pop into work this morning. Actually got a bit of time off, so thought, well, I was in Bristol anyway, I might as well do a walk around. Got the Mamiya C3 with me today and it's out for a walk, see what we can get. I've bought a roll of Portra 400 with me and also some HP 5 Plus. A little bit windy today, so I'm hoping that the audio is all right. But yeah, it's a nice day out today, and as you can see, it's quite still as well today, and water-wise anyway. So hopefully I'll get some decent shots. But yeah, name of the game today is to not take the normal shots, just go for a walk and see what we can get. So, I've just taken a photograph of that container behind me with the graffiti on it and stuff. Kind of like that, it's nice, it sort of goes with the Bristol vibe. Bristol, for those of you who don't know, is a city that has a lot of graffiti, but it's not the usual cocks on walls. It's actually quite nice graffiti actually. I guess there'll be a lot of people out there that hate it and don't agree with it, but actually it gives a nice vibe to the city. And it's got some famous people that are from here, or certainly started their careers here, like Banksy, obviously, being the most famous, and probably see some Banksys today. But it is a question for people out there who are, you know, in the cityscape looking to take some photographs and bits and pieces, is, you know, what line do you draw when you are photographing a building that's got graffiti on it? Quite clearly it's somebody else's artwork that you're photographing, and it's just how people view that really, because the artwork's there to be shared, I suppose, hence the reason why it's on the side of a building or a wall or whatever. So, you know, hundreds of thousands of people see it every year, I guess, if not more. But is it right to photograph it and then sell that work and you know, make money off of that? My own feeling is no, not if I'm directly just taking a photo of the graffiti itself and not of the whole building. If it includes other objects like the whole building and perhaps it's in a larger scene, then yeah, at the end of the day I don't see an issue with that. But actually just going up and taking a photo of a Banksy and nothing else with no other context, and it's quite clearly I've just gone and photographed a Banksy and then sold it. I don't sort of agree with that, so that's my stance on it anyway. But like I say, it's a beautiful day today, as you can see. I've just started off at the basin. You can see the suspension bridge in the background there, right at the top. And then as I pan round, you'll see the quite famous colourful houses that are off in the distance there. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just going to walk the whole length of this. Try and take some back streets in as well and see what we can find really. Just sort of have a bit of a stay away from the city centre and just make my way along here and see what I can get. So hopefully we can get some decent photos. Like I say, got Portra 400 in here, C3's out, square format obviously. So yeah, so really looking forward to today. So anyway, let's get on with it. reckon that shot of that parking meter just down there, it's probably going to be one of my favourite shots of the day, I reckon. But yeah, it's amazing just coming out around these back streets. It's nice and quiet around here. It's amazing what you can find, really. Get some shots that perhaps others haven't got around here or thought of. So yeah, get yourself out and around some of these back streets. There is a Banksy around here. I think actually it's probably just here somewhere, but I'll show it if I find it anyway. Yeah, it's the lady with the earring. I can't for the life of me think where it is now, but it's here somewhere. I think it might actually be on the side of this building here. We'll see in a minute. Well, I was going to take these train cars behind me with these coloured buildings up above. It's very Bristol, you have these multicoloured buildings, but the sun is directly behind the building, so yeah, I'm not feeling this shot, I don't think, and plus I've only got 6 left, so I'll probably carry on, see what else I can get. For those who are interested in the Banksy tour, and there is one, you can just find them on Google. This is the M Shed right here. It's a museum. There's lots of good stuff in it, free to enter. And there is Banksy in there. I think it's the Grim Reaper there off, which was spray painted on one of the sides of these boats, was taken off for protection and put in there. So if you want to see that, it's in there. Also the Stokes Croft, Tesco's bottle is in there also. So if anyone wants to see that, it's in there. Okay, so for those of you who are not from around here and perhaps don't know, Bristol is pretty close to Bath, and they're two completely different cities. Bath has seemingly got a lot more money. It's a lot, obviously the Roman architecture and stuff around there is very prominent there. It's quite a clean city, or comes across that way anyway. It's just a completely different sort of city. So that is only really a few miles away from where I am now, and then you come to Bristol, which is just completely different. Like I say, it's a proper urban centre. It's got lots of different cultures, different things going on, and it's a beautiful city really. So if you're looking for something to do and you know, fancy a couple of days out, long weekend or something, then Bristol's definitely definitely a good option. It's just a nice place to have a wander around with your camera and stuff, get out there and do some good shooting. So yeah, there's lots to shoot, lots to see. I'm definitely not sponsored by Bristol in any way, shape or form. So yeah, it's just my own thoughts really, and yeah, just really enjoy being out around here and like I say, getting out with my camera a lot more so than Bath, to be fair. I say Bath just is, yeah, there's a lot of tourists that you see about. Obviously they're drawn in by the Roman architecture and stuff, and the baths and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, if urban cityscapes are your thing, then definitely Bristol's a definite contender. So yeah, just enjoying myself. Got another 5 shot left in the camera. So yeah, I'm gonna see what else I can get really. So yeah, really enjoying my day so far. So I'm just heading up on Stokes Croft now, which is renowned for graffiti and just such a mix of people. It's an amazing place really. Real sort of great place to go, to be honest. If you're in here and you fancy a walk somewhere a bit different and other than Bristol city centre, but yeah, you really see some of the old parts of Bristol. Like this street down there, it's just amazing. Love that. thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed that one. It's not often that I do a video walking around the city centre, I've got to admit. Taking the video camera around and actually filming while I'm going isn't, you know, I'm not that comfortable doing. But anyway, I've done it and I quite enjoyed it actually. But anyway, what I would say about this Mamiya C3, the C330 Pro, the 220 Pro, the C2 and all that sort of thing, at least I think there's a C2, is that they're an excellent bit of kit for walking around a cityscapes, getting them detailed shots. They're really, it's a real good camera for that. If you're looking for a medium format camera that's not going to break the bank, and you want that little bit more than a 35mm camera, then yeah, I definitely recommend getting one of these. And like I say, I really like shooting with it around cities and that sort of thing. I've taken it out loads into London and places like that, and yeah, I've really enjoyed it. So couldn't recommend this camera enough, to be honest with you. But anyway, if you like the video, then a like to this video and the channel would be amazing. And obviously, you know, if you like it that much and you want to subscribe, even better, helps the channel out loads. And yeah, I really appreciate it when people do subscribe and obviously take the time to make comments down the bottom. I always read them all. I always try to answer them all as well. So yeah, I really appreciate it when people do that. Anyway, for now, this is me. I'll see you again.